Chairman as well, and of course Jim McGovern and I as chairman, and I'm the ranking member of the China Commission, for the work that we've been doing to try to bring light to this terrible human rights tragedy, this genocide that's being committed against the Uyghur people. Madam Speaker, Communist Party General Secretary Xi Jinping's ongoing genocide against the approximately 10 million Uyghurs in Western China demands action. Today, more than 1 million Uyghurs are in concentration camps. Millions more are harassed, beaten, raped, and tortured. S. 3744, which is nearly identical to legislation H.R. 649 that I and my good friend Mr. Swazi and 136 bipartisan co-sponsors introduced 17 months ago, requires the administration to categorize and report on the human rights abuses being committed by the Chinese government and take specific steps to sanction Chinese officials for these abuses, including visa denial and asset blocking, the essence of the Magnitsky Act, and which is the prohibition of all financial transactions by an abuser. Madam Speaker, at a 2018 congressional hearing, Mirabel Thurston recounted her ordeal with torture, sexual abuse, and detention in one of Xi Jinping's concentration camps. She broke down weeping, telling us that she pleaded with God to end her life. Her Chinese jailers restrained her to a table, increased the electrical currents coursing through her body, and mocked her belief in God. She was tortured simply because she was an ethnic Uyghur and a Muslim living in China. Madam Speaker, there are millions of stories like this waiting to be told about the crimes against humanity being committed by the Chinese government against Uyghurs, Kazakhs, and other Turkic Muslims. You know, there are many people, we all know them, I've had them at my hearings in the past, women and men who have had their entire families back in this region arrested and put into concentration camps and harassed in other ways. Chinese authorities initially denied the existence of the concentration camps and even tried to portray them as vocational training centers. What a euphemism. They employed lies, censorship, and economic coercion to stifle discussion of their crimes. Where have we heard that before? Look what's going on with COVID-19 and the deceit and the lies that have come from Xi Jinping himself. But documents obtained by the New York Times and the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists have indeed exposed the brutality behind Beijing's plans to radically and coercively transform the culture and religion of ethnic Uyghurs, Kazakhs, and other Muslims. The leaked documents showed detailed plans to intern between 1 and 3 million Uyghurs in concentration camps, where they are subjected to severe human rights abuse and Orwellian indoctrination efforts for those whose thinking, quote, has been infected. That is to say, they're Muslims. And to Xi Jinping, that is something that needs to be obliterated. At the same time, Beijing instituted plans to erase the influence of Islam in Western China, bulldozing mosques and shrines, severely throttling all religious practice, and forcing camp detainees to renounce their faith. The leaked documents also show that Xi Jinping himself, the so-called president, not elected by the people, of course, but Xi Jinping himself directed the crackdown, saying that the Communist Party must put, quote, the organs of dictatorship to work and show absolutely no mercy in dealing with the Uyghurs and other Muslims. In one speech, President Xi said, and I quote, the weapons of the people's democratic dictatorship must be wielded without any hesitation or wavering. Continuing the quote, in February 2017, he told thousands of police officers and troops standing at attention in a vast square in Urumqi to prepare for a smashing, obliterating offensive, which is exactly what they have done. According to the documents obtained again by the New York Times, Communist Party officials who were reluctant to carry out Xi Jinping's draconian and horrific policies were themselves investigated and expunged. Quote, secret teams of investigators have traveled across the region, identifying those who are not doing enough. 2017, the party opened more than 12,000 investigations. Madam Speaker, we cannot be silent. Xi Jinping is smashing and obliterating an entire people. He is